I'm just walking home and there's this little thing near my neighborhood and it says #INeed, and I was just curious, I'm like, what do people need? And it got me thinking about how sometimes we think we need things, but it's just things we want, or like selfish needs, you know? It's like, what do we really need in life? Apparently it's a campaign. It says it's an initiative of Urban Soul Alliance, a nonprofit organization using the arts to address social injustice and bring about positive transformation. The statements included in this installation are the voices of children, students, elders, educators, artists, and people from all walks of life. Less wants. I feel like that's what I need. Nothing. Food, true, coffee, a break from the current madness now. Health and happiness. People/friends. And reading all these things people are writing, it made me realize what I spoke about in my previous video is like we're all just searching for love and peace and happiness. And then all these things, like I look around and I see all these people searching and what do we need and what people are struggling with. And I think it's important to like actually listen to other people and find out what they're searching for and struggling with and try to be there for them. Like one of them says, this is so sad, I need people/friends. Surrounded in one of the biggest cities. Oh my gosh, there's more over here. Let me keep reading these. I'm just so interested, like what do people need? And like how can we help each other and like be there for each other? Because honestly, we all can be so selfish sometimes and we forget to just like be there for each other. Books, yes. Love, Jesus, new friends, oh, so sad. Hey, freedom, more free time, books, truth, love, that one keeps coming up, money, sugar daddy. Oh my gosh, to be a person and not an option. More genuine love and support. I really hope everyone could just like know that they're loved, because that's one thing over and over again I kept seeing love, what do you need? Love. That's like honestly the one thing that unites us all and that we all need is love. And like how can we show that more to each other? Because so many people in this city are just like so lonely and lost. It's like over and over again, love. That's like what we all need. And like sometimes we think we need other things, peace, acceptance. Like we think we need things, but like what do we really all need in life, and like how can we find that? So I hope anyone struggling can just like know. Alright, it was like raining and disgusting and like too much music outside, so I was just thinking, I was reading all these things and I see love, like everyone needs love, and I'm like, some of these things are like free college tuition and like things cost money, but think about the free things in life. Like love is free to offer to anyone. Like you can just show someone you care, you can like be there for someone, you can send someone a card in the mail, you can just hold the door. Any little act of love is gonna go longer, like a farther way than you think. So I encourage everyone to just like practice love. So I have this book that I always go to for like random inspiration. It's Mother Teresa Love, and basically it has all these random quotes about love, and I was thinking like this common thing that I see that was written down is love. That's like the one most common thing that was written down in all of like the needs, and love has just been something that's been on my mind lately, and like how to love and like what love means and like what that looks like and how we can practice that more. So it's even the smallest things. Love begins at home, and it is not how much we do, but how much love we put into what we do. A smile is the beginning of love. You know, the simplest things, like seeing someone on the street who just looks very down and just like smiling at them or saying hello or starting a conversation and like letting people know that you see them and that you're there for them. Like, I know it's kind of weird for like random people to talk to each other, but just let people know that they're seen by you and that they're loved in the smallest of ways. Like holding the door for someone, texting an old friend you haven't talked to in a while, or someone, even if it's weird, like, oh, this person's gonna think I'm so weird, like I haven't talked to them in so long, it's awkward, you know, just like reach out and be there for people, because that's something we all need, and it's like we do not do nearly enough to let people know that they're loved. Like, we can be really selfish sometimes and like wrapped up in whatever's going on in our life, but I think it's really important to let people know that they're loved. Let us be very sincere in our dealings with each other and have the courage to accept each other as we are. It's just like, don't judge each other, love each other, being there for people. Do the humble things with love and it will open the door for others. If we really want to love others, we must first begin to love one another in our own home. Love begins at home, and so from here, from our own home, love will spread to my neighbor, in the street I live, in the town I live, in the whole world. That's so true. Like, love begins in home, in your family. That's why, like, I'm such a big, like, family person, and I think it's so important to have, like, families love each other, because that's, like, my family is where I learned, like, how to love and how to, like, be supportive and be there for each other. I was thinking about this, because yesterday was, like, National Sisters Day, and I made a post on Facebook about my sisters and how basically me having my sisters and my family of having this, like, tight-knit, close, loving, supportive, honest relationships my whole life has taught me the kind of friendships I want to have with women outside of my family, and like a sisterhood of like just all women, because we see so commonly is women like competing with each other, trying to tear each other down, all this cattiness and this fakeness behind each other's backs, and secret like jealousy, and it's like they'll be nice to your face but secretly they're like not really there for you or love you, they're just pretending to, or people like love you for selfish reasons. So it just got me thinking. I'm like, I learned from my family and my sisters of like what love should look like, of like my parents' marriage and like the love for my siblings. That's like what taught me how to love. And it's like unfortunate that not everyone, I mean, it's sad. I realized as I gotten older, like my family is truly like 1 in a million. There's not that many. And I don't want to like make everyone sad watching this, like, oh, you're so lucky, or oh, I wish I had that. But it's like you, even if you don't have that, you can create it in the future. You can like create it for yourself. You don't have to be like a slave to your past or a slave to what you come from. And sometimes you just need to learn. And I hope like, I don't know, I hope anyone can just learn how to love. Maybe you didn't get the kind of love in your home you were raised in, but that doesn't mean you can still learn to love others and to create that for the future. So yeah, I just want everyone to know like what love is and how to show it to each other, because that is the one thing the world needs more than anything else, love. So yeah, I guess, okay, challenge whoever's watching this, think of a way, like something you can do this week to love. Like, what can you, like, tell your parents you love them, tell your siblings you love them, like tell someone you love them, and not only tell them but show it too. Or show strangers, you know, like there's a random person, just do a random act of kindness to someone. Or you're in line in Starbucks, pay for the person behind you their coffee or something. Like, just do something random this week and just spread love into the world, because obviously we need it more now more than ever. And there's just so many people struggling right now, so spread love and joy into the world. And yeah, that's all. Just a random little message for this week. Oh, my head's like cut off. Thank you for watching, and I hope this inspired you in some way.